Hello everybody, hope you are all doing well today. Today I am going to be starting New Game Plus of Sword of the Sea. This will be my first attempt at the speedrun. Last time I played this was yesterday on stream. Got majority of the trophies, like majority. If I run across the dude to buy the last upgrade, I'll do it. I see some speedrun times where people can do 118, so I think it's very lenient on how quickly you can beat this game. And that is to beat the New Game Plus, that is to get a high score. That is the speedrun. And earn the last reward, that's for those. So between chapter select and everything else, this can be done relatively fast. We're just gonna get right into it. Speedrun. Want to get this done today, hopefully. Hello Botbricks, you have successfully joined relatively quickly, I might add. Reward unlocked, Wisp Cloak. Trick combos generate boost Wisp when landing. I don't know what that means, but it's okay. I unlocked reward, speedometer. See your speed as you play, toggle in the pause string. Okay, this is why. Trick display, see your score as you play, toggle in the pause menu. I mean, even though I'm going for the score, I don't really care to do those. I got the volume turned up max as well. Like, so it should be good. I don't know if you can skip cutscenes. I don't know if I want to. I'm gonna pause it. Okay, no. You still can't skip cutscenes, so difference between this time and last time I played this, I am not going for any collectibles. This will be a 100% speed run. Hopefully I can do it. I remember most of the encounters of this. I mean, I did just play it yesterday, so everything is straightforward for the most part. There is no true puzzle-like areas. It's more of just hit switches and stuff. And then after this, I will be playing San Andreas, probably. Haven't played San Andreas in 2 days. I finished Disney Dreamlight Valley story yesterday, but I would probably, I really want to do the friendship quest before I buy the DLC. But I may or may not buy the DLC before I complete the friendship quests. Because I did complete the main story at least. So that like takes some of it away. And I'm gonna make sure I watch these cutscenes because I still don't know I fully understand the story of this. It's like, it's just a desolate planet that okay, apparently it's gonna be on by default of the spins and whatnot. Oh yeah, you can get the wisp. You know what? You want to do jumps and tricks. That's definitely what you want to do. Land a trick when you're doing this because it gives you the wisps. So you're kind of gonna want to be tapping buttons every time you do it or every time you jump. Otherwise, you won't beat this in two hours. Like just Google searching this, I saw an hour on YouTube of 1 hour and 18 minutes. That is crazy. This game is $30, bro. The fact that you could speedrun the game in 1 hour and whatever time it was. All right, I don't remember what I do here, so I assume I have to get up there. These are usually the indicators of progression. Yes, I think this builds the bridge across. Someone needs to do a speed run with a 100% collectible run. I wonder if that's possible to get all the collectibles while doing the speed run at the same time. Like I said, maybe I'll have all the Astra collect. I think there's something, I forgot what the name of them are. Maybe I have those collected, and then I can just go into chapter select to buy the last upgrade. And then I would just have to play the last boss over and over until I do it without taking damage. So I guess we will see how that goes. I'm gonna assume that when these cutscenes happen, the timer doesn't actually count them. The only thing that counts is when it's actually gameplay. What does this do? Oh, it just drains the half pipe. You have to do that anyway. Okay. I'm not gonna waste time to bank those. I mean, I don't think you can lose them, so. What do you do here? You raise the chain. I'll remember it soon as I'm doing it over here. Hello E7, how are you doing today? Hope you are doing well today, tonight, wherever. Whatever time it is for you. No, I legit forgot what you do here. What do you do here? I know you have to raise the chain. I just don't remember how you have to raise the chain. I mean, I can start by getting up there. This is the hardest part because it's not very linear like all the other areas are. The other areas are relatively straightforward. Okay, well, this is promising to go up through here. Is the Xbox Series X sold in Asian countries like Cambodia? I assumed that the Xbox Series X would be sold there. I assumed that it was sold everywhere, but don't quote me on that. Microsoft needs to sell it everywhere they can with as few sales as they have. If they know what's good for them, they'll sell it. I guess technically speaking, you could probably do that to see what things you can activate to know what you have to hit. And we return. Does this raise the chain? Do we go to the second area now? Some people in my country in Cambodia have a Nintendo Wii. I feel like probably in countries like Cambodia, gaming is probably more expensive. So more people will probably have like older consoles. Definitely I would probably be the one. I mean, I would be someone who would just be like a generation behind at any given time. If that was me. I don't know what the average income and stuff is in Cambodia. I'll just get on the chain. Have to go to the other side now. Yes, it's coming back. You have to do stuff on this side now. And then this unlocks this door in here. Having to remember all this on the fly, having played it one time. Like I said, once I get past this area, though, it's not really open. It's open, but it's linear at the same time. Looks like you only get one wisp per land, though. I'm pretty sure I have to go up top somewhere. I don't know if that's oh, I got a wall ride to get through there. Do the tricks, bro. Do the tricks. Is this for the story? I think so, because this raises the roof. I don't remember. I may be hitting ones that I don't necessarily need right now. That's fine. No, I definitely probably had to hit that one then. You have to get up here. No, shit, don't go too far. I said if you hit square, it shows you where everything is. Like there's one in there, but I know from playing yesterday, I have to hit this. I just have to get up here on the roof and then just go back. This is why I wanted to play GTA today, but like if I'm having to speed run, it just makes sense to do this while my memory is still kind of fresh of the game. Because if I'm trying to do it after I've forgotten stuff, I would not be able to be as consistent in speed running in this as I am. Wait, what did that open? Did I open something in here? That's just a chest. I should pay more attention. I don't know what that opened. Oh, I guess it opened the thing on the bottom. Oh yeah, the gates were surrounding it. That's what it was. Alright, well that's like 10 seconds wasted. I don't think 10 seconds is going to be the difference between doing it and not doing it though. It should fix the chain, and the chain should open the big door in the middle now. I mean, isn't it supposed to display the timer on the screen? Back through here. All I gotta do is follow the chain, wherever the chain is. Okay, let's back through this way. Okay, fine. Did it open the big door? Or do I have to do something else up there? Because isn't that the... No, I may have to do something else. Whatever. I'll get on the chain if I have to. Go back over there. I wasn't paying attention to if it opened the door or not. Alright, no, the door's open, so we're good. Who are you, stranger? They even do the footstep, and then in the next scene they show the stranger. I just realized I said only hopefully. The title should be hopefully only. I'm not dumb. I just had it titled backwards. So if it changes, if it's different from what it was, you know. First and only hopefully. It should be first and hopefully only attempt at the speed run. Platinum run. Why does sometimes it give the wisp and sometimes it doesn't? Like that time it gave it. Oh no, not there. You're here. Oh, this is when we have to start getting the bubbles with the turtle. We have to start getting the turtles with the bubbles. I mean, yes, but us bubbles with the turtles. Let's go. You can speed on these as well. Should have a part where you just slide from left to right. There's a bubble in there. I mean, there's a turtle in there, I remember. So let me do this one. And there's other ones is up on the top of the roof that you have to get to. Okay, no. How do I get to this turtle? I may have to go around. Then I need to grab that bubble and get to the top. Onto the ceilings. It's up there. I just have to figure out how I want to get up there. Surprised they don't make the bubbles run out. It's up there. And boom. Boom, this is the door open now. Let me through. There you are. I don't know why you're stalking me. Dude, like I said, sometimes it gives you the wisp, sometimes it doesn't. And it's like sometimes you land it, sometimes you don't. Just follow the flowing fish. That's all you can do. We all flow through the life with everything intact. Oh shit, no. Lord, about to fall off. Alright, this is one where you have to go on the towers and activate the things with the dolphins. Simple enough. The hard part is remembering them. The serpent said, I know one's over here. Oh my god, that was stupid. But it didn't cost me much. Alright, one's over here. It's like one is to the right over there as well. Can I make this though? No, I cannot. Alright, where's his last one at? The last one's gonna be annoying to have to find. Is it back here? So it's like something's back here. Okay, now back to the front. Oh, I gotta get the water. That is not it. I don't remember where the water bubble is. Oh, it's down here. This is when you have to get through the sand without it bursting. Easy enough. Shit, no. I almost fell off. Don't do that. To the back. Back here, right? Apparently I was already going through when the cutscene was still happening. That's hilarious. Wonder if I can bring up the timer on screen. Gameplay? No. Rewind to 5 minutes ago? Why would I do that? They have a rewind feature. So we're going through there with the big gyms. That's at the very end. Bro, I remember this area when I was going for the collectibles. Oh my god, this area was annoying. It's just so trippy, like how fast I'm moving through this. And I feel like at this point I was 3 hours into the playthrough the first time I did this. And now I'm like here in like 20 minutes. That's what happens when you go for the collectibles and you can't really find them as fast as you want to. Alright, you gotta light these up all around it. Alright, that's gonna cost me more time than just going around at normal speed. It's going to be cool to see how people can beat their speed runs on this. Like with the speed up mechanic and the people who can master the jumps. Dude, I feel like people is going to end up beating this in like 30 minutes. I said just browsing off of Google when I searched it. I saw the time of 1:18 and that was the first result. I didn't like click it or anything. I mean, what's the click? You're either gonna do the speed run or you're not gonna do the speed run. You think you can fight me? No, you will not. This sword is my life, and anyone who tries to think that they can take me will perish from it. Oh, we're one and the same. We're good then. I must go though. My people need me. I need to get out of here. Just waiting for a Broadway play to be this. Oh, this is when you ride on the dolphins. Done. Gonna spend more time on the loading screens than I did the other run. Guess I should like double jump. Sometimes double jumping, you can get it not double jumping. Other times you have to double jump. Alright, so this is where I gotta get like the solid crystals, the non-main ones. I don't think those matter. Oh, maybe I have to do those. Maybe I don't have to do them. I'm just gonna do whichever ones. These levels will be fast anyway. Yeah, because this takes you over here, and then ebb and flow. Ebb and flow. I think this is the one that takes you higher up, so you need this one. Then we're going through here, I guess. I don't fully remember which ones you need here. Obviously, you have to hit those to unlock that. Oh, maybe these crystals. Yeah, so here I'm hitting the crystals. What? Why did you fall off, dude? So this one over here is the one I need. Now, warp me higher up. I'm going 300 miles per hour. I'm as fast. Wow, 700 miles per hour, bro. You ever seen a dolphin swim this fast? They haven't swum this fast since dinosaurs existed in the water and they had to escape. Alright, big crystal up there. Start with the crystals on the ground first, I guess. Three here. Alright, I saw one that was high up there. There's one over there. I think this one activates the jellyfish to get you across. Okay, yeah, the last two over there. Cool. Let's go. The only game that I really do speedruns in are the ones that require it. Like I did one in Uncharted. I got pretty good at doing one in Uncharted. I could get through the fight super fast. If I ever play, well, not if, when I play Uncharted, I will play that game. That's like one of my favorites. Maybe I'll do an extra run of them doing the speed run. It's like you can go faster when you go up, but does it actually increase your speed? Who knows? Can't do tricks with the dolphin though. What is it? Why? Dolphins can be trained to do tricks with. Misleading. Let the dolphins do their tricks. This is like chapter 3, isn't it, bro? We're like 3 chapters in, 30 minutes. This game is so short. There's like 6 or 7 chapters, something like that. I am a flying dolphin, and we have arrived at the finish line. You are transfixed. You will obey my every command. Everything that I do, you will know it. You will not disobey me. A man chooses, a slave obeys. A man chooses, a slave obeys. Would you kindly come to the office? I saw a post yesterday where it is 17 years ago we were introduced to Would You Kindly, which I mean, not really, but BioShock, Would You Kindly. Obviously that was a saying before. Would you kindly beat this game? The serpent awakes. The serpent has awoken. I have to check with the trophies if you can do like that 5-minute rewind when you're going to defeat the boss. Like, I don't even know if it's like 5 minutes worth of time though, so. It could be less than 5 minutes worth of time anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm surprised I didn't have a trophy in this game where it's like beat her when you're doing this. Like I said, if I can't beat her here, I almost came close doing it normally, so if I don't beat her here, you're just not meant to beat her. The ice cracks beneath our feet. Run! We're going to fall into the abyss. And with that, the ice crumbled beneath our feet, my heart racing, wondering where I would land. Would I land on a spike in the caverns below? Oh, why am I doing this? This isn't essential. Get out. Why am I doing that? I'm not going fast at all here. Can you let me go a little bit faster, please? To ascend from the abyss, you must claim the life of the snake. No, please, let's go down in there. Let's have fun down in the abyss. Oh wait, this is where I gotta follow the swords and stuff. Alright, we're going this way. Where are your eyes pointing to? Your eyes are pointing to this direction. There's a sword here. There's a statue over here. Can I immediately go to the statue? You are looking in this direction. There's a sword. This is this one where I was like, where are you looking, bro? And it turns out he's looking back this way. He confused the hell out of me. sword. You're looking over this way. I mean, you can do this time trial in New Game Plus, right? Right? I hope you can, because, well, I mean, I need to do New Game Plus anyway, and if you can't, it's whatever. Alright, got through that. I would say this could be a no death run as well, but you can't really die in this. You kind of just get reset back. So there's no such thing as a no death run in this. Through the eye socket. Don't fall off the hand. I'll surely spell our doom. Does this dude have fingernails on? Look how sharp his nails are. Why is his finger so sharp? Is he like half witch? Half demon? And with that, Kratos cast himself from the highest mountain in all of Olympia. The gods of Olympus have abandoned me. The gods of Olympus have abandoned me. Zeus, I have come to claim your head. And I have done so bringing the very blades that you have imbued upon me. Oh, I shouldn't say that. That's spoilers. Spoilers, forgot what. Hello, Sentinel Vise, how are you doing? Hello, Grandfather James. Hope you're doing well. You go faster just going on the whirl. Why is I going faster with the dolphin than I'm going faster here? Alright, let's go up through here. Let's start with these. Ring the bells. I am grandfather today. Tomorrow I am great-grandfather. Grandfather of my time. I had a whole platter for my lunch today. It has so many items that I forgot what all was there. That sounds like a good platter. That sounds like a platter I would want. I am currently playing this, trying to get through it as fast as possible because it's a speed run. That doesn't take me where I need to go, does it? That doesn't even take me where I need to go. I know I gotta go behind the building because the rest of them's on the backside. Wait, oh yeah, the platform opened up back here. I forgot. That's what happens. $3 meal for 3 people. $3 meal would barely feed one here. Oh my god. I want food there. Easy, quick, simple. Lots of food for your money. Not a lot of food here for your money. I don't fully remember where these are. I mean, I know there's one way up there, obviously. I think there's one like on the left side over here somewhere. Like up here maybe, somewhere. Wait, no, it's on the right side over there. Like it's on that icy area. Yeah, that's where it is. All right, I guess I'll ring this one, then I'll go ring the one. I gotta figure out how to get to the icy area. I mean, I don't have to, yeah, figure out. I know where it is. I just have to find where it is. I don't fully remember. Was it a vegetable platter that you had? I had a whole platter for my lunch today. What was on the platter? I think it's over here somewhere. Is it in there? It may be in here. Bro, how did that not, what the hell, bro? I should most definitely launched me far enough in there. I call shenanigans. I call shenanigans. Yes, it was a vegetarian platter, but it also had dairy products like buttermilk. Buttermilk is fantastic. Buttermilk is great. I could go for a vegetable platter right now. Why does it turn off? Oh, it's gone. I have an error that always turns off, and it's like, bro, why do you turn off? Somehow it always gets set to eco, and it's like, do I look like an economist to you? Don't at me. Yes, I know it's oh my god. Whatever. I'm so confused by myself right now. It's economical. No, that's money. What? I'm so confused. Whatever. Eco-friendly. I think that's what I'm trying to think of right now. Eco-friendly. You're all about the ecology. I am an ecologist. Ecologist. I'm an ecologist. Wait, I have to read that during a cutscene. Why didn't card transactions in USA have ChatGPT verification? It's just like enter CCV and transactions are done. However, in India, we need to enter CCV as well as OTP, which we receive in an SMS. I mean, you could probably have two-step verification like that, but in the US, usually the CCP is good enough because unless someone's stolen your card, which also in the US, banks are very, very friendly when it comes to false transactions. I don't know how India is to that, but in the US, if there's like fraudulent charges on your card, for the most part, they get reversed. So maybe they're not as stingent in the US because it's like the biggest thing in the US I feel like you have to worry about is identity theft. Not even necessarily fraud charges. But no, some you could probably set that up. If you were trying that. It's the same in India, but two-step verification is stricter. I mean, I assume in the US you could set it up if you want to, like, because I know some banks will have it where they have to like verify every purchase that you make. They'll like send a text message and you'll like either reply Y or N if you're making that charge. But it's just a case-by-case basis on whether you want that or not. Dude, it's crazy. Just look how short this game is. By this point yesterday, I was at like the 4-hour mark just playing through this. Now I'm like... I'm 44 minutes in. I've been streaming for not even 44 minutes in. That's how long the stream has been going. And I talked for like 2 minutes before the stream, so I'm like 42 minutes into this run. I think there's only 2 here. The second one is over there on the left. Over on the left. Let's go get it. Over here. No, I was gonna try reading the comment, then I ran into that. I definitely have to read them during the cutscenes. I mean, honestly, I'm doing the speed run. There's zero chance with the last 3 levels that I have left that I'm not doing it in under 2 hours. Like, I could screw up dramatically and I would still do it. If you report the loss of the card or fraudulent transaction within 24 hours, it's the responsibility of the bank to cover that amount. So is it like written in law that has to be done? Wait, what am I missing? No, I'm missing something and I don't know what it is I'm missing. Because the wall is not open. That's not even it. No, it opened this behind here. It opened this. I'm getting this has like 2 different areas in it, and I thought this was the final area, but this is only the second area. The final area is up here. Well, that's about 20 seconds lost. This is the area I was thinking of. Might as well get this one first. Dude, shark. Dude shark, get up here. Don't be like all the other rude sharks. Be the dude shark. That's how it is here, yes, per the RBI guidelines. You just need to report the fraudulent transaction within 24 hours, that's it. I think in the US, I feel like it's a whole process. They'll like have to verify that it wasn't you. Sometimes they'll give you a grace and they'll be like, yeah, we'll reverse it. Probably if it's like relatively small, they will. If it's a huge charge, then they will obviously not do it right away. They'll wait and investigate it and whatnot. No, don't jump over. I flow with the water and ice. I become one with the world of the shark. The long ass cutscene is about to come up. Very long cutscene relative to what's been so far. Sound fades. The presence of evil arises. Our banks here have 24/7 customer call support. I think in the US there's 24/7 support. Of course, a lot of it's outsourced to other countries, but obviously if you notice fraudulent charges, you would need to report it right away, or else those charges could just keep compiling and compiling, and that would be bad. No, don't hurt me. With the sword imbued upon me, it shall shatter in half because I am currently not strong enough. You thought you could come here and destroy me. Oh no, I got stabbed in the throat. I was going to eat the person before I was stabbed in the throat. Which for me, I have to watch constantly because I have like 2 separate banks. I have one like IRL bank that I can drive to that's like right down the road, and then I use Chime banking for just like everything online. So my main bank account isn't really connected to anything that I put online. It's just the Chime bank that's connected to stuff I do online. My main bank is connected to my PayPal, but my Chime is connected to my PayPal. So I transfer funds from my main bank to PayPal, then from PayPal I transfer to Chime. What is Chime? Chime is just like an online banking type thing. It's like PayPal, except they're more like bank oriented. They're not like a cash transfer type thing. They act more as a bank. I assume it's not in India. I know PayPal, but it's mostly useless here unless you're doing foreign transactions. Yeah, Chime is like PayPal, just more bank centric. They're more of a bank. An actual bank. You can like have your work paychecks and stuff transferred. They're a bank for all intents and purposes. They're just not like a local branch in your hometown type bank. Let's go. And just because you're on here, you better not slow me down. I don't need nobody slowing me down. Bro, how did that not... Ebb and flow. Ebb and flow. You are ebb and I am flow. What? Why? Why, dude? Why? Don't do the cutscene and then have me fall to the ground, please. If you're going to do the cutscene, wait until I'm on land. That would be great. Oh, I gotta go around. I just keep going forward. With New Game Plus, they should have gave you unlimited, advancements like that. I think that's just a... Oh, I gotta go up here. Dude, I better have landed up there. I gotta go on the ground anyway, so it's not a big deal. I gotta go through here. I wonder why PayPal isn't used more in other countries. I don't know if it's a currency thing. I mean, I know you can use it for something. No, I'm not doing anything with you. You're just gonna waste my time. I mean, I may even have enough to transfer them to him right now. Alright, I gotta find the water buffalo to give to the turtle. Land and sea meet. Together they form a bond. Ebb and flow. Oh, did I hit the wrong button? I hit square. I had to triple hit X. Are you serious right now? Dude, why? Why? I'm trying to speed run, not slow run. You are interfering with my speed run. Through the doors we go. Maybe. There is a door. Through the door we go. I can't move as well because I feel like I'm weighted down. Why must you weigh so much? Does this do anything? I don't think it does. Wait, doesn't it give jellyfish? No. Okay, never mind. What this does. We mostly use Google Play for online transactions here. Just scan QR code or enter phone number, enter the amount, and your PIN does. I have to finish reading that. Up through there. You ruined my good jump. I was on a roll. Dude, this game is giving me the middle finger right now and I'm not liking it. Why must you be so stubborn? I can make up the time. It's nothing but a nuisance. Enter the amount in your PIN and done. Your transaction settle within seconds for free. I mean, that's kind of how PayPal works. Everyone here just has cards. That's pretty much what it is. You just throw. They even have the cards that have the chips inside them, so you literally just touch your card and the thing scans it and it puts in the CCV and all that all at once. We also get rewards for our transactions. A bunch of credit cards have that here. I don't use any of it. I guess I have a main bank, which it uses Visa, but I don't have any card that like gets rewards or anything like that. My account is really just a debit account, not really a cash back type thing account. We can always choose to play with our card by just scanning a QR code without any physical card at all. I guess how the chips here on credit cards here, that's kind of how that works. Like you just take your card, put it in front of the machine scans the chip, and bam, transaction done. We also have a tap and pay option. Doesn't Apple Pay use tap and pay? But people here have abandoned cards nowadays. I feel like cards is the way to go. Cashless transactions are definitely the way of the future. It's all about cashless transactions. Now this one over here. The jellyfish will set you free. The jellyfish will set you free. No, I went too far. I went too far. People rarely use cars nowadays because of UPI. Wait, what is UPI? Hello D, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well today. Hope all is well for you. And this is the end of this level. You know what's funny? Because this is like the next level. This is like the bridge you take on to get to the end of the level, right? I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know which way I'm going. I'm just gonna assume I'm going this way. I missed it. I missed it. Wow, they give you so little time to actually react to any of that. Why did they make that so short? They needlessly make that short. Yeah, I'm going to the end down here because this unlocks where I'm trying to get to. So yeah, I go in here in the half pipe. No shit. I go in the half pipe, the full pipe, just the whatever. I'm not a skateboarding guru. And then this takes me to the top of the island. We're bringing a new technology to scanning biometrics for doing payments. No need for phone or card. Well, what exactly is biometrics? I beat Craven, Hammerhead, Hobgoblin, and Electro, Spider-Man Shattered Dimension. Does that game have all those bosses in it? I think after this, after I finish GTA, I may throw like a Spider-Man game in there. Obviously, I'll do GTA 4 as well, but... I really still want to play a Spider-Man game. Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. No, get back up here. Woe is me for jumping when I shouldn't have. I missed it. I feel like I'll probably do this in probably like 120, 125. It's just like, oh, I I gotta pay attention. It's just like you go to a shop, scan your fingerprint, and the payment gets done. That sounds way more risky than having someone steal your identities, just because if someone ever develops a technology that could truly like take your fingerprint and convert it to like 3D or something, that's just like setting up a whole conundrum, a whole issue. I think now I just go to the end. And that is my exit out through there. I'm only doing this because I know that the things that were on the right, if I can fall down, I can get back up. No harm, no foul. I should have banked my stuff there. I don't know if you beat the game and you still have those. You know what? I'm gonna bank them here. Maybe I can. I'm like, yeah, I should have enough. I need 2,400. I had 2,500. And this would give me the 2 other trophies. I mean, at this time, I'm under 2 hours. Like, chances of me not being under 2 hours. Are you kidding me? I'm 73 away? How am I 73 away? Or not 73, 27. I swear the numbers in this game are just wrong. I swear the math in this game is just wrong. I swear it's just wrong. I was at 2,600 and I had 2,600. I was at 2,400. All right, you know what? Maybe the intricate math of 27 was there. I'm just basing it off of the hundreds. So it kind of would make sense that I may be 27 short if I'm basing it off of the hundreds. That technology is coming soon here. It is testing phase. It is in the testing phase currently. Biometrics is your fingerprint or retina scan. Your fingerprint or retina would be used for approving payments. That's biometrics. India is working on that technology. I feel like that's just too complicated. They just basically use cards and stuff. Because what happens if something malfunctions in the software and it just can't recognize it? Like, at least with cards, you can manually put in the numbers and stuff. And stuff like that. There's a lot of bosses now. I'm fighting Sandman, Vulture, Scorpion, and Deadpool. It's like that Spider-Man game just added every single boss they could in the Spider-Man universe. It works only when real-time fingerprint scanning. It scans real fingerprint. Well, I'm saying, but someone still could like 3D print a finger that has your exact fingerprint if that technology ever like was made. Alright, let me try to get through this area. Isn't this like the last area and then it's the end of the game? Or is the boss and then it's the end of the game? I know you just have to go like to the far end when you get when you get to the end, because it's like on the very north side of the map. And into the mouth we go. Is that a water bubble? No, it's not. Okay. I just gotta go over there to the end. No, I'm gonna burn. I'm gonna burn. Oh, I got so lucky there. I gotta wait and cool off. I think this goes over here if I'm not mistaken. Rise. Rise to the occasion, opponent. It's gonna be close. Oh, I made it. Nice. Trying to focus because this is a lot more parkouring. Not parkouring. Yeah, kind of. Than the other one. So I might just keep going around. Oh, that leads me to the dead. That leads me to a dead end. I don't go there. It's over here. Maybe. Oh my god, where do I go from here? I don't remember where I go from here. Up through here. I was just getting confused and lost. I'm 'tis but a lost little person. Alright, there are various levels of security payments to check for authenticity before proceeding with the transactions. Well, I'm saying like the oh shit, I die here anyway. This is a sequence. You know what? Just burn me. Yeah, just burn me. I'm not gonna waste time. You play with 4 different Spider-Men? Wait, you play with 4 different ones in one game? They're like, when it comes to the credit cards, there could just be something wrong with their system, and if it misses, like, even when you're using your phone, sometimes your fingerprint just won't scan. And then you have to, like, clean it, and also just the amount of people that we're touching, that seems kind of unsanitary. I'm someone who, when it comes to the credit card system, just keep it simple. I feel like if people start using biometric data, it's just a way for the government to get all of your details, to get your fingerprint, to get all this stuff about you. That's all it is. To get your DNA. That's all it's for. When you can just simply use ID, yeah, pretty much ID, even digital signatures. That's why there are so much bosses. There's, I think, 3 chapters. Every chapter has 4 missions. Is it a very long game? For mobile banking, the feature of approving payments using just fingerprints is already there. No PIN passwords required. I don't think in the US using fingerprints for mobile banking is there yet. At least to my knowledge. Everything still requires pins and stuff like that. 3D printed fingers won't work. I mean, you say 3D printed fingers won't work, but they would eventually. The technology just isn't there yet. Because I'm pretty. There was even like a. Didn't Mythbusters do something like it one time where they 3D printed a finger and it kind of got into it? I'm pretty sure Mythbusters did something with that one time. And the game has so much beauty now because of the emulator. I can add filter. I add my favorites called FXXA Natural Filter. FXAA always makes games look good. There's a normal Spidey. There's 2099 Spider Noray. Spidey and black suits. It's a long game per level. It's 30 minutes or more. 30 times at 4, that's like 2 hours per level. Alright, well, can we do this without taking damage? That's going to be the question. If not, I'll just have to do chapter select. Well, there goes that. It's chapter selected is. Chapter selected is. Oh, it's going to be annoying if that's the only damage I take during this whole run. Also, probably going super fast here isn't the smartest idea either. Because if I'm going super fast, then I'm not going to have enough time to react to those things coming in. It's crazy how short this game is. Can you imagine paying $30 for this game and I just sped run it in like it's at an hour and 17 minutes right now. Like, it's crazy how short this game is for $30. This part's going to be the hardest to avoid the damage just because of that laser. It's like 50-50 on if you'll actually avoid damage or not. Like I said, you can hold X and you can like float in the air a little bit like this and go across versus going down. And it seems like if you go across like that, the chances of the laser hitting you is kind of low. Dude, he shot it right on me. That part's gonna be tough. That part will be tough doing without taking damage. There's no more Spidey there. Jerry already read that. It's a long game. My fingerprint and retina is linked to all my government IDs. I don't think in the US the government, like as a baby, they may get your fingerprint and stuff, but as an adult, you don't really have to do anything that gives your fingerprint. So, unless you've been like arrested or probably in some government capacity job, there's like no reason that the government would have your fingerprint. To me, it just sounds like a government, if they wanted to, could abuse power with it. But maybe that's just the American in me. Everyone is out to exploit your data in some way. You have to guard it. Oh no, I went the wrong way. Good thing this isn't a death run. Or no damage run. I call upon the dolphin. And then the shark. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Wasn't even paying attention. Our documents now from April 2026. There is a new rule coming in which would allow the government to access all our private information like chats, call records, photos. This suspects us of tax evasion. I mean, what is that though? Because wouldn't the government be able to access that information anyway? If they suspect you of committing some crime, bro, get on the bottom. So, I mean, it just sounds like more government overreach under the guise of where you're going to collect all your data. The hardest part is gonna figure out how, like, which ones you can jump over and which ones you have to like throw the things at. And with that, the fate of it was sealed. Everything, even cloud source, until now the government didn't have that much power unless ordered by the court. However, from 2026, the government won't need court orders to do that anymore. It will get the anatomy. And I mean, it's funny that they're trying to introduce the retina and the fingerprint scanning. I'm telling you, it's all just part of the bigger scheme. Now they're going to access your data. They're going to get your fingerprint, your retina scan. That's just a way for government to control you even more, to have knowledge on you. I mean, here they have to have a court order too, but there has to be reasonable cause to suspect that you committed a crime or tax evasion for that court order to be given. And even then, if you think it was unreasonable, you can then sue them and have it go through even further courts. So at least there's even as much as people shit on the US now, there's still some checks and balances. Whether or not they're skewed towards certain favor is another question, but they're there for the most part. Sword of the Sea. I guess I have to sit through these again. So, yesterday I play this game, and it took me an 8-hour stream to beat the game. I literally just beat the game in... Actually, it tell me at the very end what my time was, but right now I've been streaming for 1 hour and 25 minutes. That's crazy. It will get autonomy. The situation of Chinese people is worse when it comes to privacy. Their government tracks them all the time. They even have the thing where they the credit system where if you speak anti-Chinese propaganda or whatever, it affects your credit. Of all the places to live, I would not want to live in a Middle Eastern country that is dictated by religion or China. Of course, Chinese people are, for lack of a better word, brainwashed or conditioned from birth to not step out of line. So that's why China is the way it is. Chinese nationalists are the worst. Like, just go to any video game that's based out of China. Like, just recently, Wukong, what was it called? Wu Chang, the game I had on my channel. Wu Chang, they literally introduced patches because Chinese nationalists got upset that it showed you killing bosses from the 13 and 1400s. They cared about a video game showing the death of real people that lived 600 and 700 years ago. Like, how pathetic is that? And then the developers made the patch to where you don't kill them, they just simply go somewhere and stand. Like, it's crazy. Even their phone operating systems track them all the time. I would love to live in Middle Eastern countries. They're great. My relatives live there. There are like 2 or 3 Middle Eastern countries to where you could live normal. Like, even places like... What's one that, like, the one that hosted the World Cup a few years ago? For me, I would not want to live in a Middle Eastern country just because they're dictated by religion too much. Even the ones that are progressive, you're still could be arrested just for doing things that goes against religion. And any country that operates under a specific religion, to me, it just doesn't belong in a modern era. And I'm someone who believes in a God. Like, I'm not some atheist who doesn't believe. But in the modern age, they just can't coexist between a government and that, because you just have too many people that will try to rule based on religion. And we see that with a lot of Middle Eastern countries. Oman? Oman is one of the more advanced, but I don't know their law. It's not one of the bad ones. New game plus completed. Speedy Surfer, complete the adventure in under 2 hours. Cool. So I completed it in... It's 1 hour and 20. That means I'm gonna have to play again. Why was my multiplier only 2? My high score is 1.5 million, dude. Oh my god, that means I'm gonna have to play the game again. I don't want to have to play the game again today, dude. I swear it said that if you beat it in under 2 hours, you get like a huge multiplier. Clearly that is not the case. Let's see what the trophy says. Okay, dude, apparently I'll control find. New trophies awarded for beating your high wide score at the end of the playthrough. This is very easy to do in New Game Plus while going for the speed run. Do the 2x score bonus you receive for beating the game in under 2 hours. Use the jellyfish method mentioned above to grind a high combo in a location, and you can very easily beat your high score at the end of the playthrough. Bro, how stupid is that I beat the game in under 2 hours and it still doesn't give me the I have to play the game again for a third time. Alright, I guess I'm going to go to one of these to get the other 2 trophies. Afghanistan is very welcoming towards Indians. In fact, it is more welcoming towards Indian Hindus than towards Pakistani Muslims. Afghanistan is one country I would not travel to. Like, I would not travel to Afghanistan as an American. That is one country where you will have a high chance of being kidnapped and used as a bartering chip or tool. Just go to Afghanistan and say you're Hindustani. They'll welcome you like, except I'm gonna look very white. They not to mention my accent. Just they would be like, no, you're American, and you are now ransom. You are now part of our ransom. We're gonna hold you, and you're going to be used as a bargaining chip. India is known as Hinduistan in Hindu, Urdu, Arabic language. As long as I don't mess with their religion, they won't do anything. See, that's what I wouldn't like. I don't. No country should be ruled by a religion. I'm in America. I feel like you should be able to criticize or critique any religion that you want to without fear of repercussions. You should be able to say what you want to anyone without repercussions. And for the most part, you can from the government, but that's one of the things I never really understood about when it comes to the Constitution. It's like the government can't, as specifically as the government can't interfere into your life, but the Constitution protects you from the government. But then when it comes to discrimination, it applies to workplaces. So it kind of makes no sense how one is ruled by, like, I don't know. I'm trying to look at my score. It's ruled by government censorship, but then the other one is business. If you own your private business, you should be able to do it how you want to. To me, that's government overreach. Like, do I think you should discriminate? No, but I think that the same rule should be applied for a private business as they are applied to the government. Because if it's my business, I should be able to hire who I want, how many people I want, and I should not be held to some regulations by the government. Alright, I'm gonna get to the end. It probably was a shorter... Actually, you know what? I could probably... At the very beginning, there's that dude, isn't there? I don't have to do this one. I can do the one at the very beginning. Is it the Veld C or is it this one? I don't know. Their holy book suggests beheading as a punishment for criticism. And that is where it goes wrong. Any religion that tells you to kill is not a religion of peace. It is far from it. Like in the Bible, yeah, it's like it says that some things in there will be like, oh, sacrifice your kid, which most of that stuff is the Old Testament. Like when it comes to the New Testament, that's kind of what the popular religions in the US are based off around. And it's not as egregious as the Old Testament. But even then, I feel like religion and government should be separate, and they should never intersect in any way, shape, or form. Especially ones that live from like ideologies from 2,000 years ago. But there are some Republicans in the US who would use religion to dictate. If they could, they would be as strict as some Muslim countries in the Middle East. They just ignore it way too much. It's like, oh, I'm gonna ignore this. I'm gonna pretend that we're different. Nah, you are not. You are one and the same. I don't think this is the one I was looking for, but at this point, I'm just gonna keep going forward and get that trophy because I'm gonna have to play the game again. Yay. Except this time, I'm going to make sure the multiplier is high. I know that I can, how much time I can spare with the 2-hour limit to beat the high score, so I was hoping that I would have beat it there, but it's fine. In Hinduism, there's nothing like that. No punishment are prescribed for criticism or disbelief. All what is said is that God will punish you for all your misdeeds, not people. I mean, that's how it should be. Specifically in like Christianity, it's like judge not lest you be judged. That's literally what Jesus said. So it's like, who are you to dictate how someone wants to live their life today? You have no right to dictate that, and if the person did wrong, then let the creator that you believe in, let them decide the fate of that person and not you. Because in a sense, if you start criticizing or judging people based off of what they do, you're playing God. And maybe that's just me, but that kind of sounds like blasphemy. So the religion that you subscribe to isn't the one that you're actually practicing. Practice what you preach. They do not, though. Alright, where's the dude at? I need to deliver these items to him. I think he's in one of these buildings somewhere. He's right here. I need 6 more, probably. Yes, I need exactly 6 more. I need to find 6 more real quick. don't know where any could be. Oh, here's a chest right here. This will be plenty. Alright, let me find this dude again now. And then this should get 2 trophies. And then there should be only 2 trophies left. Is he over here? Yes. Secret seashell, loyal customer, a mysterious shell. Ancient armor, create water rails anytime by triple jumping. Oh, that's not bad. Water whisperer. So yeah, there's 2 trophies left. Beat the final boss without taking damage and new high score. Alright. Do I want to try the boss one now? And then just play through. The game again for the last time. This is going to be the most annoying part about this, having to sit through this cutscene every single time. I mean, I'll try it once and I'll just go for the high score trophy just to play through the game. We're not permitted to harm anyone, not even animals, but nowadays people are not following it strictly and are eating non-vegetarian food. But still nobody punishes you for eating meat. Pure vegetarians would stay away from you, but nobody would come to punish you. Strong believers still don't eat meat, but they don't force others to be like them. I mean, that's how things should be. But even then, the staying away for eating meat, that's like... Oh my god, I'm really gonna have to sit through this. This is going to be so annoying. How have you not introduced skippable cutscenes? Patch that in, please. Huge cutscene for what? For what exactly? I mean, this is easily avoidable just by dropping to the bottom. until I can't drop to the bottom anymore. Oh god. Oh god. Like, I don't even know if I want to go on those because I don't know, I'm trying not to talk. I don't want to die, or I don't want to get hit. This isn't even the hard phase, this is kind of the easier phase of these. The hard phase is on the tunnel when he's throwing stuff out. There goes that, bro. Oh my god! All right, I'm doing the new game to try to get the high score. Having to sit through all that shit, all those cutscenes. I don't know if I'm even gonna go for the Plat until they possibly introduce a patch to skip cutscenes. Because I do not want to have to sit through that cutscene every single freaking time. It's like I know. I will bypass the platinum run for now to not have to sit through that cutscene. Absolutely not. Alright, back to this again. Back to the grind. I should just go into like one of the jellyfish, just jump on a jellyfish and get a high score of like, if I get 1 million. If the developers never introduced a skip cutscene thing, I'm not gonna go for that trophy, dude. I'm not gonna sit through that cutscene every single time. No, absolutely not. But I guess we will see. In Buddhism and Jainism, you are not even permitted to kill a mosquito or fly. Even killing an ant by mistake is considered as a sin. These two religions do not even permit you to defend yourself from violence. Like, see, I don't know if I agree with those either, because it's like not killing a fly or a mosquito. You do realize that some things are deadly, right? So are you just like gonna sit there and let a mosquito inject harmful, what's mosquito have in them? God, what is it called? West Nile virus? It's gonna be like, mosquito, just West Nile virus me to death. That's fine. But I don't know. I digress on a lot of things. I kind of don't even want to do this run anymore, dude. I just played it once and now I have to play it again. Because for whatever reason, it's like, oh, you only get 250,000 on your score. It's like, you have to speed run it to get the better score. But I messed up by getting like a million score last time. And the guide's like, oh, you can get a million score on your New Game Plus run. It's like, well, I got a million score on my last run. I'm burned out on this game, honestly. I'm like debating right now if I just want to stop playing it. The platinum isn't that important to me right now. The game is not good enough for me to want to sit here and replay it like this. And it's funny because I see so many people, it's like, they're so adamant, this game is absolutely good. Nah, bro, this game's like a 5 or a 6. I may try to get a super high score on this. Those two religions do not even permit you. Even I don't agree with Buddhism or Jainism. I'm just gonna try to get a super high score here. This is like 10 times 1,000, I assume. So it's like, it's only at 10,000 right now. Bro, it's the max multiplier you can get 10,000 or 10. Why was I able to get a times 30 multiplier then, but I wasn't able to get a 10 times 30 multiplier before? It was like stuck at 10 for so long. Hold on, I'll read the comments in a second. I'm just trying to see if I can get a super high score here. No, I was thinking 99 is the highest you can get, but it is apparently not the highest you can get. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do, like what. Alright, whatever. Let's see where multiplier is it this. Alright. I'm at 1.2 million. I will probably do that again at some point. I mean, I should probably do it now. Just to make sure my high score is like beaten. My partner for psychology practicals is a Jane. She doesn't eat onions and garlic. Why no onions or garlic? What would stop you from eating onions or garlic? She's from the neighboring state. Tommy called her as my future wife. Is she your future wife? I mean, it's a possibility. Is she your future wife, though? I'll just get to 100 again, and that should, like, get me, because I think my high score is like 1.5 million. So if I get over 1.5 million, then I think I'm good. I didn't want to land, but whatever. I should be better than my high score. What the armor should have gave you is made it where you can have unlimited wisps stored. That's what it should have been. Of course, he was just joking. Actually, she would be better suited to Tommy because he hated onions. Well, I mean, technically, we probably don't know if she doesn't like onions or garlic or whatnot. She just doesn't eat them. One is by choice. One is willingly disliking. Two peas in a onion skin. That's what it is. Two peas in an onion pod. I will pretty much eat any food. I just don't like wild game because it just tastes so weird. That's the only thing I wouldn't want to eat. I eat any fruit or vegetable or similar stuff. Open the dirt. Jainism, her religion, prohibits eating onions and garlic. I don't understand why a religion would forbid you from eating a specific fruit or vegetable. Just seems kind of weird to me. But people do take religion very seriously, so kudos to her for practicing what she believes. As long as it does not harm other people, I see no harm in it. Oh my god, I overshot it. I didn't even know those were up there. Somebody remember just drop down. Like I know Christianity, this the only thing I know from it is like you shall never eat the forbidden fruit. And no one really knows what the forbidden fruit actually is, so it's like what do I not eat? But again, that was like Old Testament Christianity, so that really doesn't apply to modern interpretation of it. Tommy hates onions, so she's more suitable to his future wife. Just joking. I mean, who knows? You never know when fates will collide and he will go to India and he will somehow be like, huh, are you the one that I know that does not like onion, that doesn't eat onions and garlics? You and I are one and the same. We should make babies. And thus it was spoken. Tommy of Vice City became a father to all. They shared the fact that Indians and garlic was a no for their diet needs. Get out of here. Get out of here. I guess I'll try the boss thing a couple of times when I get this done. Because this is going to be annoying if the last thing I need is like one trophy. Like legit, I played Little Big Planet 3 and you have to get through those levels easy without taking damage. Or without dying, maybe. This seems harder than Little Big Planet 3's. Because this is just multi-phase. With Little Big Planet 3, it's a lot more avoidable. Even the last level. I have the platinum on Little Big Planet 3. I haven't played the other one, so I don't know how actual hard they are. Majority of Indian foods has a lot of onion and garlic in it. So she literally is limiting her food intake. That's what he's finding difficult for traveling here. Oh, that's why he's... I mean, he could always go to McDonald's or something and get a salad. or something and see how an Indian salad tastes versus North American salad. And say, well, you know what? It tastes like a salad. It tastes very much like a salad. And that it does. It tastes like a salad. I swear my score is like going up so slow now. Only Jane food has no onion and garlic in it. How much does that religion even differ from normal? Belief, because it's like one side is like no onion, no garlic. I think someone is just like, you know what? I don't like onion and garlic. I'm gonna put this in there that no onion and garlic shall be eaten. It makes your breath bad, and then you have to brush your teeth after, and even then, it could still linger in your mouth. Indian salads have yogurt in them. How does that even work? Does it work as like a salad dressing, or is it just mixed in with everything? You will never destroy me. I am going to beat my old score. Honestly, like I said, I may play The Last of Us Part 1. And I still want to. I was gonna try Expedition 33. I gotta stop saying I'm going to try so many games, because I'm running out of time. How so little time, so many games to decide to play. Maybe one day I'll do a one-off random stream. If I don't do that challenge, until if they never introduced the ability to skip cutscenes, I am going to be severely disappointed. Like, severely disappointed. It's mixed in with everything: vegetables, curd, yogurt, and spices. Wait, you have spices in your salads? Why would you put spices in a salad? The most spices here would probably be something like bacon or something. Oh, I already hit those? Did I hit this one? No, I did not. Hit that one. There's one back here. Bro, I swear, it shows only 2, but 3 of them's active. How did I find them? Like, I found them the first time I played this, and now I'm like struggling to find where these are. That's 1, 2, 3. How did I miss the most important one? The one right in front of the door. I somehow missed it. And boards. That's not good. Tommy dislikes many fruits and vegetables. He loves beans and rice, and that's what he eats mostly. I mean, same though. That's like all you need. High protein in a diet. They have lots of vitamins in them. It's like if you were ever in a survival situation, beans would be the go-to food. And you no longer have stomach issues because you eat them so much that the stomach issues just go away. But he says he will try everything once he visits India. I mean, I don't understand people who don't eat onions, because onions taste completely different raw from, or uncooked to cooked. They're like two completely different tastes. Like, I could understand some people not eating a raw onion, but cooked, it's kind of, it's a whole different ballpark. Let's do this. Even if I don't get a 2x multiplier here, it's fine, because I already beat my high score anyway. I mean, I would literally try anything anywhere as long as it's not like some weird animal. And the animals that are weird are like, to me, horse, camel. Some I wouldn't care trying. Like a bird. A bird is a bird. It's like a chicken, essentially. They're all kind of the same. In India, almost every restaurant would serve you raw onions with lemon slices and salt and pepper before serving you any dish which you have ordered. Sour for the taste of the onions, the spicy. I don't know if I'm gonna say onions are spicy. It's not spice. I don't know what you would describe it. It has a zest to it. It's not burn your mouth spice. It's more like deviate from normal spice. Onions are pungent. Pungent almost has like a negative connotation to it. I don't know if I would personally use the word pungent. But I mean, it's not wrong. That's a pungent taste. I mean, I wouldn't describe onions as a pungent taste. I don't know what I would describe it. Pungent wouldn't be the word I would use. Pungent to me would be like something vinegar flavored. If you're eating something pickled, I would say something pickled in vinegar would be pungent. I don't think that's the one I needed. I don't need any of these actually, I don't think. I just have to get up here. I think I need this one though, because this gives me the jellyfish. And then no, I don't need this one either, dude. This is the one I need. How do I remember these better the first time, and then this time it's like I forget. The pickles here don't have vinegar, they have oil, vegetables, and spices. So have you ever tasted pickles and vinegar? Actually, I don't know how I would like the taste of pickles and oil. I'm just imagining it, and it would just taste too greasy, I guess, would be how I would describe it. The pickles here are sour, but also have a spicy kick to them. I think that's how I would describe pickles in the US. They're spicy, or no, not spicy. They're not spicy. They just have a sour taste due to the vinegar, but that's only because of the vinegar. I don't think any spices are added here. I love the raw mango pickle. I don't know if I've ever had that before. Really? You can't let me through? I mean, at least when I get to the boss trophy, that's the last one. So it's like, you know, that's the last one that you have to do. Yeah, I tasted gherkins at Burger King. What's gherkins? Are gherkins like a pickle? Indio raw mango pickle is very delicious. It's sour, it's spicy, it's flavorful, and it's red in color. Now I'm curious to try it. I got mango here. I can probably get the ingredients required for a mango pickle. Mango is good by itself. Who doesn't also just like taking a lemon and just being like, you know what? This is like an apple to me. A lemon a day keeps the sour face at bay. Like, dude, my score is not going up. It hasn't went up much at all, which this level I can't get a high score because I can't do anything to actually improve it. Can we end the level now? Like, I don't understand the hype behind the people that give this game. I still feel like Journey was more impactful. Journey felt just way better. It's crazy that this game didn't even come to PS4. I don't think it came to PS4. There's no way that this game shouldn't have came to PS4. On the road again. I've seen these like 700 times. Skip scenes, please. I'm literally on my phone right now. I'm literally on my phone right now. Oh, it started. You think I'm gonna watch your cutscenes over and over? No. I'm gonna get on my phone and I'm gonna go see if I can do research on the boss trophy. Like I said, the first part is easy because you just get to the bottom of that thing. And of course, Google AI is wrong. It's like, in order to skip scenes, press the B button. Incorrect, sir. Incorrect you are. You are very incorrect. Wake up. Wake up. For the third time, wake up. Wake up, sir. Wake up. I mean, you could literally just use this. I don't know why I'm not using this more. Especially if you're not high off the ground. Follow the swords, follow the swords. Follow the statues. Follow this way. I should have looked more. I should have paid more attention. I'm trying to go my own way. Even though I'm not really trying to go my own way, I'm just not going into the exact path that the thing is telling me to go in. Not such a strict linear path. Be precise. Go to the sword. Do this. This is one where he's looking back this way. I will smite thee down with my sword. You will never live. as long as you look to the left. So bored. I'm so bored. This is definitely one of those one and done games, but only reason I'm still playing is for the Plat, so I would not recommend, if you don't have PlayStation Premium, do not get this. Do not buy this for $30 under any circumstance. I mean, like I said, they have a trophy in the game. That's why I don't understand why developers put trophies in the game that speed run. All you're doing, you're like, hey everybody, look how short our game actually is. Our game can be beaten in 1 hour and 18 minutes. It's like, okay, well that's a lot of gameplay content then that you got there. An hour and 18 minutes. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. Chain will lead the way. There's gonna be someone who's gonna speed run this, and the chains will have already been activated. Nothing for you to do. The chains are already here. Losing my mind. Talking to myself. Not even talking to myself in the way that I'm playing a game. No. This is delirium setting in from repeating the same thing over and over. Alright, we're on this part. I'm definitely gonna do worse than my 1 hour and 18 time last time. It would be something if I finish like at the same time as I did last time. That would indeed be something. Let's go. Do the jump. Bell 2 out of 3 done. The last bell up at the top. Okay, bell, no, 2 out of 3. I mean, once you get everything unlocked, there's not really any, there's no real replay value in this, you know? That's the problem with it. This one over here. How do I get up here? Probably through here. don't know why I did that. I was going faster the other way. Alright, that's it. I just find it funny how the title, I'm looking at it now and it's like first and only attempt at the speed run. And technically I only needed one. But because for whatever reason I didn't beat my high score. Oh my god, you ruined how fast I was going. You ruined my momentum. To the top of the mountain we go. We will procure the shark after this level, I think. We will become one with the sea. I don't get why it's not giving me the trick. And I do it that time and it gives me the trick. It makes no sense. This guy doesn't. I'm looking at the boss one where it says no damage, and it doesn't say to drop to the bottom. Even though that's like the best advice, because you can cut the first part of it in half by just dropping to the bottom, and then you only have to end up dodging like the second phase, really. Alright, let's get through this. No, this is good music right here. I swear I've heard this song before though somewhere. I'm like fairly certain I copied it from something. I just can't put my finger on where I've heard this from. At the end though, didn't they? No, that was Dreamlight Valley. That had all the licensed music or whatever. Like, once you play this game and you've seen everything, you just don't know how to like talk with it. Just look at the gameplay. The gameplay is just, there's no uniqueness in it. There's no replay value. And once you played it so many times, it just becomes like clockwork. And then even putting the collectibles in there, they still just put too many collectibles in there. Like if they would have restricted the collectibles to like 4 or 5 per level, or 1 per area, it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but that is not the case. And there's like 200 and something collectibles total. This is where Stonehenge was originally. It's a Stonehenge. I'm being facetious. This is not Stonehenge. That's the thing, if I don't get the platinum on this, then it will probably be a while before I actually go get the platinum on this, because I have it on PlayStation Extra, so I'm not going to be able to like try to get the platinum anytime I want to. Gherkins are American pickled cucumber. I have never heard of gherkin before. I mean, I know pickles are cucumbers. I just never heard anyone say gherkins. In the US, they're just pickles. They're literally just called pickles. That's what they're called in the US. Kosher pickles, dill pickles, pickled pickles, tickled pickled pickles. Yeah. I mean, I've kind of heard the name gherkins before, but at the same time, I could probably count on one hand how many times I have heard it, and even then, I don't know if it's related to pickles, and it was just something else. Gherkins is an English term. Like I said, I can probably count on one hand how many times I've ever heard someone say gherkins in English. And I would not need the entire hand to count how many times I've heard someone say that. That is a very, very uncommon term. If, like, it's an English term for pickled cucumber. I have never heard of it, but I mean, I take your word for it because you had to learn English. I was born into it, so... Most people here, they literally just say pickles when they're talking about pickles. Well, most. I mean all people. Everyone. Those graphics literally look like something out of Breath of the Wild. They don't look like the graphics in this game. Cool. Tis a dead-end road. We can't go across here. What do we do now? It's a dead end. Let me show you the way. You tap X 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and we glide. Wow, why did my sword not come equipped with this type of ability? I could have traveled so much faster, so much further. You're gonna have to teach me your ways. Oh, sure, sure. Just beat the entire game. Get the last secret egg orb thing. And you get this ability yourself. Alright, let's go. See if I can get through this flawlessly unlike last time. First attempt. No, okay. I get through that easily, and then that part I fell on. And it's only because once you use it, you can't reactivate it until you hit the ground again. To the top. Let's go to the top. Let's go across. Get through this level, and then I think the last level is after this one. I've only played the game like 3 times now. I should know for sure, but I don't. It's like I said, your mind just goes on cruise control after you get so far. And in the end, it doesn't even matter. Open the door. Open the door. I demand you open the door. Can I do this one flawlessly? This is one last time I struggled with. An oasis of fish and seaweed. Open the door, says me. I don't think I need anything opened here. At least not until this one up here. This is the one I need. So then it unlocks jellyfish behind me. I climb up, I go across. Then I asked, where's the duck? Where's the loss? Hopefully I'm not too high. It's still about to screw me over though. I just checked insurance plans and started receiving a lot of spam calls from the insurance distributor company. Do they like how your number on speed dial? You put it in Google. It's like how when you search something on Google and then all of a sudden you get ads catered to that. And now you just search insurance plans and instantly get spam calls from. That's crazy. You're in the system. You're in the system. That's how it goes. You're in the government system. As soon as they're like, oh, he needs insurance, well, let's open the system up for him. Nope, I searched insurance plans on their app. So it's specifically for their app. Did you give them permission to have your number? Is that why they instantly knew what number to call? They have their own dedicated app, which requires you to enter your details before checking their plans. Oh, so I mean, it kind of makes sense then that they called you instantly if you have to enter your details. You're on their insurance app, and you're looking for insurance. Still, seems kind of shady to do unsolicited calls. How unrudely of them. Yes. What's the prices of insurance like in India? They have a target of doing certain numbers of calls a day. That's probably how they get paid. My insurance here is $600 per month. Okay, it's every 6 months. Every 6 months, so it's like 300 per 3. So I guess it's like 100 per month, but it's 600 every 6 months. Oh my god, dude, can I get up here? Insurance is cheap in India. It's definitely not 600 per month or 600 every 6 months. It's 1,200 per year. That's an easy way to do it. 1,200 per year. In India, you would get a year of insurance coverage for a 3. God, that's crazy. That's what 3 months is for me. But I pay 2 times a year every 6 months. So yours is what 3 months is here. That's crazy. That's the one thing I would want to be cheap, because that's the most expensive, other than like electricity and stuff. But that's kind of subjective to how much electricity you use per month, so it's not really indicative of anything. I would take cheaper insurance in a heartbeat. I bet I could make it to that jellyfish. Nah, you can't. I would not make it to that jellyfish. Why do they make that so short? I can make it to this one. And I bet from here I can make it to this. Barely. It took almost every bit of resource. Our electricity bill is mostly $20 here. I wish I didn't hear that. My electricity bill is like $300 per month. In the winter, it kind of gets cheaper at around $240-ish. The cost of living in the US is so much. It is so expensive. And it's like, just because you make more money, we can charge you more. Well, when clearly the cost of electricity in India is 30, you're just trying to upcharge me. And I don't appreciate you trying to upcharge me just because you can. $20 on an electricity bill. Dude, I need to like become kind of rich, move to India, and then I would be like one of the richest people. First, I would have to learn the language. Then I would have to learn how to make Indian cuisine. And then I would have to do something else, I don't know. English is used a lot in India nowadays. Well, then I should be good. But I also need to learn the language to at least understand it, so that way if someone's talking trash to me, I can understand what they're saying. I mean, I could be like, I know what you just said to me, and that was very rude, first of all. It's good that it's spoken everywhere, though. That makes it easier for tourists if they're going in there. Tourists will have no problem, for the most part, going there. As long as the Indian women are nice, I should not spend my life alone should I decide to move there. Everyone needs a companion, even a friend companion. I don't know why I'm talking about that right now, but step 1, move to India. Step 2, buy a house, not be homeless. Step 3, live. Done. Did that not give me my multiplier? Oh wait. Oh my god, I almost overshot it. Alright, boss level after this, I think. Pretty sure. No, it's the lava level after this. Okay, yeah, it's the lava level. Bro, I really don't know what they were thinking doing this. This game is just gonna try to tell me that the whole time I've been using this, all of a sudden it can go that far, it can travel that distance. Absolutely not. Has not, up to this point, been able to travel that far. A person says to do the jump on the back on the fire beam. I don't know, it's gonna be trial and error. I also love how the trophy guide makes it a 4.5 because of the untouchable trophy, otherwise it's a 4. Dude, that trophy spikes it up to like a 5 at minimum. What are you talking about? You almost burned me alive, but you can't outlast me. That's what I should just be doing. I should just be flying. I'm gonna fly through here. Bet I can fly back up. Who needs platforms? I could have even made the trophy kind of easier, where you don't even have to do it like the whole fight without taking damage. I could have just been like, you know what? We'll throw you a bowl and you only have to do one section without taking damage. That would have been sufficient enough. Bro, how am I burning? How am I burnt? I wasn't even touching the lava, dude. This one you can't get high enough on. No, what are you doing, bro? Okay, that's just rude. That is the first time I felt that. Alright, you know what? Just because I can glide doesn't mean I should. Just because I can. Where's it got me? Am I frozen there? I was in the lava the whole time. They're trying to get me killed. That's what they're trying to do. Don't have me free floating in the air, then have it where I die. Where you at? Over here now. Wait, it's up through there. Oh yeah. On the spine we go. Through here, in the back. Alright. That is a giant tower. Last level. Unless he is rich and handsome. Wait, who's rich and handsome? Unless what is rich and handsome? Are you saying you're rich and handsome? Is that what you're saying right now? Alright, let's do this. I guess I'll try the no damage one, but I doubt I will do it this run. I'm just going to get it done in one run. I forgot I can't skip anything. Wait, why does that not show up on YouTube? Your first comment didn't show up on YouTube, but I'm looking at the video now, and it just showed up. If I, as an Indian man, would approach a random woman on a street in the USA, she would probably be friendly, but in India, an Indian would be very arrogant and hostile to me or any other man. Well, I guess she hasn't encountered pure American rudism. It's like, you're rude to someone, you're about to be rude back. You want to be an asshole? Well, I'm about to show you tit for tat in the American mentality. I wonder why that comment didn't show up. I was looking at the screen and it showed up, but it's not actually in YouTube. So I didn't see the first comment until just now. I would still avoid Asian and American women at all costs. I would rather go for a European. I personally don't have any preference. For me, it's like, are you cool? If you're cool, then we're cool. And that's cool. Let's try the no damage. There needs to be an exploit for this to make this super easy. Like, this one isn't too bad because I mean, you can avoid, like, he'll throw two right there that you avoid. But up ahead, you can't avoid those up here, so this is when it gets back to being harder-ish. And I kind of don't want to speed over those either. Oh my god, it's in the middle. I was not expecting the middle one. This part's easy just because you stay in the half pipe. I don't even think any attacks are here. So this is 2 for 2 that I got through the first part with no damage. I think it's safe to say I've kind of mastered the first part. Now I just need to master the other ones. Just collect as many as you can and throw them there. I don't know if I've taken any damage or not. There's no indicator to know if you did or didn't. Nope, that's damage. But this is it. I gotta beat the game though. I don't know how you avoid those. That's the problem. Like, it seems like with that beam, you can just normally do it how you normally do it. It's those that come in on the fireballs. Well, looks like the tides have turned now, haven't they? Get as many as you can. says you can't miss these at all, so like that one you just keep going around until you collect enough. Dude, it's that middle phase that drops the balls. That's going to be the hardest. That's the one I don't know how to avoid the damage on. Speed ahead. Okay, and it's also these. It's like you can just like do the glide through those. So yeah, those are easily avoidable. So you can just like glide over those. Not really have to worry about even going on the ground. It is definitely doable. It's just going to be trial and error. I wonder if you can take damage from these. Yes, you can take damage from those as well, so you have to make sure you hit. Of course, this part's super easy. You have the window of time there, it's like huge. Turned to stone. Most of my friends who have visited across the world have said that European women are more friendly and approachable than Asian or American women. They're also less dramatic. Maybe it's due to a culture difference. I mean, I've never met any European women. I've never met any Asian women. Like actual from Asia. Like obviously I met Asian women of American descent, but it's definitely probably due to a cultural difference. Like in the US, I think women just in the US, they're not necessarily accustomed to people they don't know, so it could kind of come off as cold if you don't know that that's not how they're going to act. I mean, I agree with you. I agree fully. It's 100% the case. All right, well that should get that trophy done. So now it's just the last trophy remains. There's but one trophy left. Finish the game and find all collectibles. Untouchable trophy. You know, this wouldn't be bad to watch this if I knew that there was a possibility that I got the trophy. But I'm sitting through this with knowing I didn't get the trophy. So after this, there'll be one trophy left, and I guess I guess I'll just do it. And I think when it comes to Asian women specifically, I know in Asian cultures, they rarely ever date outside of their origin, for lack of a better word. They will only date other Asian people. So it's like if they think that some dude is trying to talk to them, then it's like, oh, you're trying to date me. Sorry, I only date Asian men. I mean, that probably could stem from the fact that there are not really a lot of different cultures in Asian countries, like immigration wise. Which, I mean, I guess that's the same case in places like India, but Discord mods. They even put their Discord mods in here, dude. Clarkotron, DJ Thanos. How many times do I gotta watch this dude just descend the tower? Abduction babies. Asher, Miko, Robin, Mikey, Kai. Giant squid, new high score. I got a 3.6 million score. Dude, my time to finish is more or less the same time. Alright. That leaves but one trophy left. Untouchable. 0.5%. So all we can do is do it over and over until we get it. Maybe I can double click everything. Skip cutscene, skip cutscene, skip cutscene. Super dramatic music with the lack of ability to skip the cutscene. Oh my god. It's just so boring. Scenes. What is this game called? Sea of Star? No. Star of Sea? No. Sword of the Sea. me make sure there's no way to skip cutscenes. Sword of the Sea skips cutscene and I get a Ghost of Tsushima. Like Google AI, bro. Don't tell me what typically you do, because typically you would look Google AI. Do you see anything? Do you see anything? This whole ass dramatic cutscene just to ascend to the top. Just to ascend to the top. So dramatic. He's throwing stuff. I don't want him to throw stuff. No, get down. I don't want him to throw stuff when I'm floating in the air. Like I legit, if I don't do it in a couple of tries, I'm giving it one more chance. This game is not fun enough for me to sit here and do this, especially when I can't skip the cutscene. I'll do it one more try and that's it. I'm done. I'm not sitting here for fucking 20 minutes watching this cutscene every single time. If I don't get this last trophy, then so be it. I'm not gonna stress out over this trophy. And here we go, watching the same thing over and over again. Alright, dude, no, this is definitely the last time. This is so boring just sitting here watching this with this unskippable cutscene. I could be playing better games, doing more stuff. I'll just go change the title to not Platinum Run. If they ever introduced skippable cutscenes, sure. But that ain't gonna be anytime soon, so there's just supposed to be some super dramatic cutscene and it just becomes annoying the more times you see it when it's unskippable. Because it's kind of hard to practice doing something when you have to wait 20 minutes in between just to be able to practice on the next run. Like it defeats the purpose of trying to do something without damage. Like, it doesn't help that you can't really see because there's a lot of clutter on the screen. Like, when he initially brings that up. Stupid second phase. I mean, they could have even made it where it's only one scene. It's only one damage phase. But they don't do that. Dude, oh my god. Alright, that's it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not attempting that anymore. As a stupid fucking developer that puts a fucking trophy in there with unskippable cutscenes, I'm not going for the platinum. I'm done. As a stupid fucking developer, as a stupid fucking trophy. And I will see you guys next time.